Okay, so you're here at the Agribusiness Forum 2015. You're a Congolese-based company, African Milling. Can you give us a bit of an idea of what exactly you do?
So African milling is actually a milling plant. It's a maize milling plant. So we buy maize from small-scale farmers to commercial farmers and convert into 3 different grades of flour. So you have your premium quality, also known as breakfast, your second quality, which is roller, and then you have your byproduct, which is bran, which can be used for animal feed and various different products.
Where exactly are you based in Congo, and how have you seen your company evolve?
So we're based in Lubumbashi in the province of Katanga, and we started off as a primary agriculture company, which is the farming side Terra SARL, where we acquired 10,000 hectares of land. And today we have planted close to 1,600 successfully, and we're hoping to grow year to year by 50 to 60%.
So your company is a success story in Congo and in DRC, which we often don't hear about. How do you view the future of agriculture in the country and even in the region?
So I'd like to correct that. We're not really a success. I think success comes only once you've hit different parts of your business. So we've built, let's say we've proven ourselves on the farming side. On the milling side, we have just built a plant and it's going live anytime soon. So I think success comes thereafter. But we see a lot of potential, a large population, plenty of arable land, plenty of water. So the economics make sense, but in a project like agriculture, you need to take your time and build a solid business plan.
And you have come to this forum, which is one of its kind, here for the next 3 days. What are you looking for, and why do you think maybe an event like this one is so important for the country?
First of all, I think it's a stepping stone for the country. If you see, the country has had, it's gone through its turmoil, but now it's growing in terms of natural resource. But the backbone of every growing nation, I believe at least, should be agriculture, and it's a good second economy in cases of turmoil. So what the agribusiness conference does, it puts small-scale farmers or medium-sized businesses in contact with other suppliers, institutions, funding institutions, and it creates that pool of knowledge, which is essential. And in a sector like agriculture, I don't think one can do it on their own. You need that support.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. What are the key challenges still to be faced for the kind of company like yours to grow and to have a full potential? Because there are still, I guess, challenges to overcome.
So I would say now it's a matter of we're competing with neighboring nations. Their food is being imported into Katanga or into the DRC. So we have to compete with such products. That's one of the aspects. Second thing is acquiring skilled labor. So we spend a lot of time training, whereas other nations who have already developed in agriculture, they're one step ahead. So these processes slow us down, but at the same time, the market is big, it's fairly new, and I believe that there is tremendous opportunity.
Okay. And I had one more. Can you explain why you feel, like everybody here actually, that agrobusiness is a key in terms of developing this huge potential of the agricultural sector? Why is it so needed?
Well, if you see it today, the population is 70 million, as we heard in this morning session, and tomorrow it's potentially 90 million. Now, when you talk about 90 million people and we depend on other nations, what happens when those nations go through a drought or other challenges? What happens to our population? So I feel it is essential that we need to start today, so tomorrow we're standing on our own feet.
Okay. And just the last one, if you don't mind.
No.
It's about the title of the conference, inclusiveness of, And you told at the beginning that you were like collaborating with like local partners, local organizations maybe, or farmers. Can you say what type of contribution you can bring as an investor in terms of inclusive growth?
So what we're doing in our project right now is we're using social media and mobile software to communicate with the mass. Today, a farmer in rural part of, let's say, Katanga will not have direct access to me or my team, but he will have direct access to a pool of knowledge. He can go on his mobile device, he can understand when to farm, what to keep in mind, how to control disease. Other tools that we're using is, instead of a farmer driving 500 kilometers with his grain, not knowing the price, he's able to see the price daily on our website. So these are the types of tools that we're using to communicate with the small-scale farmers or with any individual who wants to start farming.
But I guess that relying on small-scale farmers might be a risk, because they're maybe not like too skilled, or the stability of the
But they
production.
learn, right? You start somewhere. So today, when a farmer brings maize to me, let's say if the impurities levels are high, or if the quality of the grain is not up to par, what we do is we show him with our lab where he's gone wrong and how to prevent this from happening. So the following year he improves, he gets a premium for his product, and he continues to grow. That's the education that we like to provide. And this is the only way where Congo one day could be a net exporter of its products.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.